Okay. Hey, how's your day? My name is Ren May, and this is basically if was Natlan always weird and no. This is basically me replaying the Natlan Archon quest. I am on a completely separate account. I've been sitting on this account for like almost six six or 5 months ish, and yeah. Uh Sometime before Not Cry, I did a quick start on this account before I even started the Inazuma Archon quest. Though viewer discretion is advised, like in terms of just aesthetic, right? The resolution is going to be extremely fucking low. Because well, anyone that shows up to my streams is gonna know that I run Genshin on an extremely my computer is kinda ancient, so, running Genshin isn't always the most, is not always the most convenient experience ever. Well, I could just use that instead of just almost dying. Yeah, so when it comes to running Genshin Impact, I kind of need to have everything at a lower resolution, like lower than I usually do. So, this video is just more of just something that you can just, I don't know, listen to, which, you know, I I do not plan on doing I do not plan on doing a single ounce of editing for this video. I just sort of want to record it and just get it out there, so, you know. Yeah, so just enjoy the ambience, like, and just enjoy. Ooh, an Oculus. Yeah, so just enjoy absolutely nothing. All right, we're now at Romaritime Harbor, which oh, we're now at Romaritime Harbor. I am currently the Electro Traveler. I have not resonated with either Dendro or Hydro, though. I do plan on doing the okay. The cutscene starting. Yeah, how are things running? I don't want I don't want my audio to be crazy overbearing. I don't yeah.
Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey!
The stray Oculus there. This is technically the this is technically the third phase Paimon. Well, fourth, but
We
whatever.
need to head to Natlan next.
Yeah, and then we'll run back to Inazuma, then Sumero, then Fontaine, then Not Cry.
Natlan called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of.
Yeah. With that description, you can let any headcanons run wild. We haven't met anyone from Natlan either.
Exactly! Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there and other nations.
Yeah, like Kazuha.
Huh. Could it be that there are no humans in Natlan?
um,
Yes, that look of surprise and excitement is perfect. Hold it right there. Now look at the camera and big smiles on 3. Ready?
she gonna put this in the I get no bitches wall.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon.
They're not even caught off guard by it anymore.
Wait, hang on a minute.
Okay.
Shoot, Charlotte?
Okay, there it is.
Look, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey.
Yep.
Everything you did for Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that.
I mean, I would have to replay the Fontaine Archon quest, but weren't we just kind of there? Yeah, and also, I'm not gonna have the VTuber. I'm not gonna have like my VTuber model. Should I? Should I have my VTuber out? I don't know. I'm a bit apprehensive on that. Like, for the most part, most people people are mostly just going to like listen to this video rather than actually watch it. So having my VTuber out just seems redundant. But at the same time, though, there are going to be like some stutters and shit, but like I just don't want there to be. I just don't want there to be like. I just don't want there to be too many windows open because Genshin is already having. You know what? The VTuber like mini. What was the program called again? VTuber mini is not really that. It's not that strenuous of a tab, I think. I mean, yeah, I have my notepad open, but that's kind of like an additive rather than just an entirely different application. Okay, I pressed the thing twice. Okay. And also, did we really even do much in Fontaine? Like, I kind of still remember the memes of just, oh, Traveler has like a participation badge in like Fontaine, and they didn't really. I mean, I would need to like replay like the Fontaine Archon quest to like actually. I mean, I would like have to like replay the Fontaine Archon quest to really like make sure. Okay. I'm just gonna have my character like. Oh, it's locked. Okay. I don't want my character like too much in the way. I'll just have it in. I'll just have it in a small corner right here, just right over my UID. Yeah, but we didn't really. Yeah, but we didn't really like do much in Fontaine. I recall. I mean, we did like. Actually, I can't remember anything, so I can't comment on it.
Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Okay.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't need a big send-off. That's not really our thing.
We kind of just like dip. I mean, even even after like okay, I think that like them just dipping kind of shows like how hard-coded the Traveler's like nomadic nature just sort of is to them, right? Like they're just sort of they've been traveling the cosmos for God who knows how long, so kind of leaving abruptly most likely is just second nature to them. Like compare that to the at this point in the story, at this very specific point in the story, like the 4-5ish years that they've been in Tevat, I can imagine that habit dying very hard.
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little change never hurt anyone, right?
We?
All those obstacles we overcame side by side. Feels like it was just yesterday.
Don't
be a stranger now, partner.
Navia is one of those characters where I feel like if you don't like her, then there's just something like clinically wrong with you. I don't know. Like even if you're one of the people that hate Genshin Impact with a passion, like you can appreciate Navia's character. Like let's be real here.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't think I don't think that we're just gonna like invite you guys in the middle of a war, but
Partings are inevitable, of course.
hey,
But distance makes the heart grow fonder, right?
you're not wrong.
One thing we'll never change.
Paimon's face.
We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Aww.
Whoa, you're all here!
That's not really true. Linny and Lynette are not here. Which I feel like would be like they saved they scratched our backs from getting arrested like when Farina challenged us, and like we saved theirs. And like they're not even gonna like send. They're probably busy with their shows. Realistically, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure we'll meet again. Let me know the next time a festival rolls around.
Already thinking about taking time off? Any excuse for a party, huh?
Yeah.
But yes, you can count on us.
We
wouldn't let you miss out on all the fun.
Well, if it's a limited time event, then probably
Well,
you would.
in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Hell yeah.
Ooh, great idea. We even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor?
Leave it to me. And just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Kimura.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine.
Yeah. Okay, there it is.
It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave.
Yeah, there we go. Like even Farina's telling Paimon, hey, calm down with your headcanons, buddy. Calm down with your headcanons, buddy. It's like you need to understand. Also, Natlan, okay. I'm gonna bring it up once we actually get there.
They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though.
Yep.
People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say.
Yeah, usually return with nothing but good things to say. Okay. Okay. So, you know, despite Natlan going through the war at the time, like, it's still, like, a very warm and welcoming place that, you know, travelers can actually look forward to. And it's not this, like... It's not something it's not as if you'll just immediately die to a lava monster just, like, through the act of rolling up.
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Cool.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
You speak too soon. Hope you didn't just jinx it. I mean, that's kind of the feedback loop of these adventures, really.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
Thanks.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An eventful trip might be a nice change of pace.
Well, given what happens in Act 5, I don't... Yeah, but given what happens in Act 3, 4, and 5, this is wishful thinking at best.
All right, I'm ready. Shall we?
We shall.
Traveler?
Lumine.
Bon voyage!
Tell her I'll be back to come get her. Made her, I promise you and me will be together. Alright. We gotta go to Natlan. All my niggas in Natlan. Okay.
Safe travels, traveler.
Lumine.
Come back anytime. If you let us know in advance, we could arrange even more people to greet you when you return.
That would be quite the lively affair.
Maybe a...
Safe travels, traveler.
Oh.
That would be quite...
Do they have the same... Okay, they share a dialogue.
I heard there's a place in Natlan that produces precious stones.
Children of Echoes.
Next time there's a lull in my work, I gotta go pay it a visit.
For a second, I thought Navia said next time there's a Lola in my work. I'm like, wait. Navia plays Pokemon Sun and Moon? Holy shit. That would be so based, though. If Navia was like a Pokemon Gen 7 fan.
One picture to publish and one to keep for myself. Perfect.
Perfect. Wait, is the picture actually in... Yeah, okay. Yeah, as you can see here, yeah, like, this is a starter account. Like, this is a super starter account. Aquila Favonia. At my current world level, this would be like... This weapon's actually, like, a little... At my current world level, this weapon's unironically demonic, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? I remember using the, when I first started playing Genshin, like almost a few years ago. I remember using like the Aquila Favonia like pretty actively because it felt well if it fit well on Lumine, and I didn't really care about like crit damage or like stats at the time. Outfits. We only have one. Oh, they actually tease it. Oh, what a tease. Tease me, traveler. I don't know. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Do we actually get the photo? Wow, we have nothing. uh, wait, do we actually get the... Yeah, volunteers, the thing. Okay. Okay. We don't actually get the photo. Alright. 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 Time to ignite! Though I probably should get around to upgrading the Aquila Favonia if I want to be like using it actively. Though I do have half the mind to go to like I do have half the mind, right, because all the artifact domains are available right now. I do have half the mind to just like do one real quick and then just like go back to the quest, but you know, just by looking at how long it's taking for the map to fucking load, I'm obviously not gonna do that shit. Though I probably my god, I am very tempted to do that. Here, here go Rin Mei and his indecisiveness. Ooh, win, dude. Okay, uh, switch to walking. Phlogiston. Wow. So already, we took like we we took like 4 steps and we're already getting the gameplay window for Phlogiston. This special high-temperature thermal energy can be found throughout Natlan in all shapes and sizes. There are many ways to obtain phlogiston, and some devices can only be triggered and activated via the injection of phlogiston. Okay. Though I kind of want to see... Oh my god. I'm not sure how well you can hear the music, but... Yeah, I'm not really sure how well you can hear the music, but... Dude, just hearing this for the first time again. But, like... It's a matter of, like, actually appreciating it this time, right? Because a huge problem with my first, like, initial playthrough of Genshin was that I didn't take time to appreciate anything. And I just sort of... I don't know. I sort of just, like, I was just sort of, like, playing it, like, half-wittingly. And I wasn't, like, taking my time to fully take it in. But, dude, this is Sumeru. Dude, Aquila Favonia looks so fucking tough. Alright. All I would need are just like 3 books and a shiv. And that's it. I am so I am. Oh wait, exchange that gift shop. Mm. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Oh wait, exchange that gift shop. Wait, like Paimon shop? Oh no. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently my Genshin ball knowledge is not balling right now. I don't know what the hell I just said. Okay, let's just start the quest. Let's just start the quest. I can spend the. I love all the orange and greens here. I just love like the vibrance and like life of it. And like instead of it just being like a fiery wasteland where like where I'm guessing that was like the most common interpretation, right? Because every time like I chat with AI characters, that's just like the immediate like headcanon like picture. But no, dude, this is actually like so beautiful. And like the graffiti too. It's like I'm sorry that the video needs to be in like such low res and like you can barely appreciate it, but well, you can barely like marvel at it as well as you could, but you know. Dude.
Wow! So this is Natlan!
Hell yeah. Dude. Holy shit. Damn, when did Natlan first come out? Like autumn of 2024. Dude, this is 2020. This is 2024 all over again. My second year of
So
college.
many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before!
Are llamas not common? Probably not.
Huh. Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Where should we start?
I see signs of human habitation.
Good idea. Finding people means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey.
If experience is anything to go by, that should be the case. Archons have the deepest connection to their respective nations. Deepest connection to their respective nations. I actually have a theory. I actually have like a theory as to why that is, but it's not something grand.
Well,
But like once we get
this
to
one is easy to get along with.
once we
As
get to
long
a
as we
certain
can
lore
get on
dump,
their bad side, we should be fine.
yeah, and Malwika is very negotiable.
Come on, let's keep following the road.
Flowers repedicate on the sun scorching whatever that said. Natlan, a new adventure. Oh, this is we interact with this to start like the little buddy quest series, I think, but we're not actually gonna do that right now. Or maybe we are. Okay. Well, I spoke too soon. I was like, oh, nah, we're just gonna disregard that. We're just gonna disregard that and not really. Where is this place? Why are there so many rift? Oh no, yeah, we are not. Yeah, bro, we're not ready for this shit. Okay. Oh, this is my first time encountering rift hounds on this account. Okay.
Swift and merciful.
Yeah. Yeah, the combat is really. Yeah, the combat's abysmal. I am so sorry about that.
Forth, my blade.
Ready,
Damn, I'm
set,
really not doing
go.
anything.
Nice and spicy.
Damn, I'm barely doing anything. I can do it. I can do it. Look. Damn. I think I might actually need to get some better artifacts. Like, before we actually proceed. Yeah, but that gameplay segment was fucking awful. Okay. Hey, big guy, are you okay? Can you stand? Oh no, it looks really weak. Seriously, those filthy, ghostly dogs are always up to no good. In fact, make that all things floaty. You're fairly floaty as floaty things go. Paimon's nothing like those guys. Anyway, forget that for now. Let's see if we can get this thing something to eat. Then we'll let it rest for a while. It'll be feeling better soon. Paimon's sure of it. It's too late. It's been holding out for so long. No. Dang. Our very first step here, and, like, we're already... Something bad already happened. Oh no. Must be in so much pain, Lumine. I have defeated your foes. You can rest now, big guy. You did good. Is there something else on your mind? Is there something you'd like to tell me? Stretch out your hand, chosen of dragons. Reach out to me. Join strengths, and then... Witness... I could not read that in time. It's... What's going on, Lumine? Now's not the time to zone out. Yeah, they do that a lot when it comes to, like, memory transferring things. I noticed. It's nothing. Just a bit of a daze. Is that your desire, or... Reach out to the dying beast. Oh. What are you doing? Okay. Lumine! You... Every time I say Lumine, I can't help but to, like, say it like how Aether did in, like, the one quest. Okay. Boom! You're free! Dang. Like, already Lumine's just, like, using Phlogiston. You know, an interesting thought would be like, hey, because I remember some dialogue about, like, I remember some dialogue from one of the quests that Phlogiston was used to fashion the 7 elements. I was about to ask, like, why can't they just, like, use, like, Phlogiston to, like, I guess, mimic pyro energy, but I guess that wouldn't really work like that, right? Because they can't resonate with pyro immediately. And also, Phlogiston's more of this, like, energy source rather than, like... I mean, they only really seem to use the elements, like, for combat, so... I don't know. I think my Phlogiston lore ball knowledge is a bit fuzzy. Right? Because the way that I understand Night Soul is that, like, characters power themselves up with Phlogiston rather than, like actually, like, channel it. And, like, they power themselves up with Phlogiston to, like, further, like, to further enhance their abilities, rather than just like, solely using it for combat. Hey, are you alright, little guy? Rar? What's wrong? You don't look so good. Is that your tail? Did you injure it when you fell down from that barrier? Oh. If only we could bandage it. It's Paimon's time to shine. Your backpack, which is non-existent, is so full that even when it's an emergency, it takes all day to find anything. Let's use the scarf from Paimon's emergency backpack instead. I have no clue where that backpack of yours is supposed to be. Where is yours? Where is yours? Somewhere secret, somewhere safe, of course. Anyway, do you want to use the scarf or not? We'll use it. Thank you kindly, Paimon. Alright, little guy. Don't move. Our little guy sure is well behaved, huh, Lumine? Swag. That should do the trick. Alright, feel better now? That goofy fucking dance. It looks way better now. That's relief. Still, how did you end up in those barrier? How did you end up in that barrier? And those rift hounds? So you don't know either, huh? Now we really don't get what you're saying, but now that we rescued you, you can go home. Wait, do you not know where your home is? What about relatives, then? Oh, wait, that big guy from earlier. What do we do? We can't just leave him here all by himself, right? He seems like he wants to come with us. It might be better to stay with us for a while. Hey, we have our first Pokemon! Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe we'll find this little guy's family when we reach Natlan. But we've never seen something like it. Ah, Chosen of Dragons. Could that mean... Huh? You've heard something like that? Now that Paimon thinks about it, Natlan is the nation of dragons. So... Does that mean... Wait. They call little guys like this Saurians around here, right? Ooh. Come to think of it, Paimon does see a resemblance to Bishop's. You know, 2 legs, 1 tail and all. We're happy to have it travel with us. But we should ask our friend here if it wants to do that first. True, true. Hey there, little guy. Would you like to travel with us? Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Squad up. Oh yeah, you need a name too. Let Paimon think. Let's call you Hash Brown. Let's call you Hash Brown. Looks like it doesn't like that name. Portal thing suffers such a callous fate. All the names I could have come up with so far have been perfectly normal. I'll have you know. Fuck. Okay, what do I want to name this guy? Yeah. I also really hate that you can't exactly... I also really hate that you can't really name... I hate that you can't really, like, name... Like, you can only rename something once, and that's a fatal weakness for someone as indecisive as myself. Let's see. I do not want to name him after. I do not want to name him after that woman. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess Terra would be good. Terra. I mean, I guess Terra would be good, but that's not really. Golden. Nah. I want to use the name Gold, but I don't want to like name him after that. That might like do something weird. And he might get rejected from this world like he did like with what happened with Durin. You know what? Let's do it. Let's call this little fella Gold. Fuck. Shall we? Let's go with that. All right then. Gold. Gold. That'll be your name from now on, little guy. Gold. And also, Gold is just like Ryan Daughter's alter, like, it's just her sinner title, not her actual name, so it should be good. It looks like our little friend loves his name. Well, with any luck, we'll solve the mystery that surrounds you while we're in Natlan. And maybe we'll get some clues on why Lumine's able to suddenly enter Saurian's body. Yeah. Are you okay, by the way, Lumine? You suddenly turned into a Saurian back there. Are you feeling uncomfortable in any way? Becoming a Saurian was alright. Well, it best stay that way. Things could go south real fast if someday you were to turn into a Saurian and be unable to transform back. Still, I mean, Paimon's never heard of anyone in Natlan who can turn into a Saurian. This is kinda weird. Seriously, we'd only just got here and it felt like so much has already happened. Anyway, how about we get out of here? Yeah. I'm not entirely sold on doing the world quests yet. Oh shit. Bro juked me. Though it would be nice to, I guess, like revisit like everything like once again, obtaining phlogiston, touching phlogiston, destroying or collecting, yeah. Okay. All right. It's been like half an hour and like we've like still haven't even met Kachina. All right. Yeah, I am murder of birds maxing right now. What does that even mean? All right, we're back. Oh, and his little sash so we can rename him. Paimon's heard the Stonium Sacred Flame. Maybe it was happened to Gold. Pyroculus! Pyroculus! Oh. Ah. We're gonna catch them all over again. I actually plan on doing like the reputation quests. Just so that we can have a C6 Pyro Traveler like right then and there. What the fuck? Uh-oh.
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the walls! We've got to be on the right track.
Yeah. I mean, there's an arrow pointing inwards. Yeah. Yeah, but I plan on doing the rep quest. I'm not sure about the story quest though. I kind of want to keep this series just conducive on the Archon quest series, because that's kind of the bread and butter. Oh shit. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but damn. Dude, this beat slaps. Oh my god. I said this once and I'll say it again, like, whenever I play, like, during my initial, like, playthrough of Genshin Impact, during, oh, the vaults. Oh, it's talking about the vaults. Yeah, but during, like, my initial playthrough of, like, Sumeru, Fontaine, and Natlan, I really just didn't take the time to, like, appreciate everything that was going on. But just, like, listening to the music again, it's just... And actually taking my time with it, too, it's like... You know, maybe Arnold... You know, maybe Arnold is cooking, after all. Yeah, I should probably switch my sword out, because I was doing fucking nothing during that fight. Don't I have a Harbinger of Dawn? I do. Okay. Okay. Damn. Say what you want about the culture not being represented properly via the skin color of the characters, but when it comes to music, Genshin never misses. When it comes to me, what's my AR right now? AR 31. AR 31 in Natlan is a little crazy, not gonna lie. Bro, look at that. Chat, even though I'm not streaming, chat.
I'm sorry, Kachina.
Oh, no.
I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
Dude, that fucking sucks.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around and wait.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
Aww.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that.
Yeah.
We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt, and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
We barely had a chance last time, remember?
Yeah.
We can't expect a better result with even fewer people. Pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch teams.
You guys fucking suck.
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is.
That fucking
I
sucks.
just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers.
You're actually pretty, like, reliable.
But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
In terms of just, like, meta stuff.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
That
though we're
doesn't
not
make it better,
participating in
actually.
the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
That is highly fucking debatable.
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Go form a really strong team, okay?
Kachina's such a good kid, dude. It's like, you can tell that she's clearly, like, burnt by this, but, like, she doesn't really want to hold anyone back, so she's just sort of biting her tongue and just... jeez, like, just talking about it just... It gives me goosebumps, but it just... She has a nice ass. It gives me goosebumps, but it just hurts. Man, I'm sorry, kid.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Oh.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Oh, she looks so sad, too.
She is sad. Let's go check on her.
Huh?
She can hear... She has, like, giant Pika ears. She can hear you from, like, 10 miles away, by the way.
Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers?
She's so approachable, too.
Yep, we just got to Natlan. Oh, welcome. I'm Kachina. Uthabiti Kachina.
Look at that. Like... I don't want to keep mentioning, the Candy Bug video, but, like, in under just, like, a few minutes, like, you can see that Kachina is, like, selfless, kind of, like, emotional, like, insecure about her strengths, but, you know, even then, like, she's selfless, She doesn't want to hold anyone back. She's very like inviting, and you know, she's very I guess I don't want to say bubbly, but you know, she's a kind face to be greeted to. I feel like, you know, despite all that. Optimistic is the word. Uthabiti. Uthabiti.
Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now.
Okay.
If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
Yeah. Cool.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a much more nuanced and different side of like fighting in the war. Just the fact that like you know, like obviously in reality people don't actually want to get drafted, right? And like, you know, and this is like a fictional story, right? And like I don't know, I think it's inspiring that like all the peace and color that like we see when walking into Natlan, that, you know, there are people that are willing to just step up and like fight for that peace. I just think that's really cool.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
I remember all the speculation of like Traveler Tournament arc because of like the whole like cameraman allegations and like Fontaine just like sidelining them so hard. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan, with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me.
Cool.
Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Sounds like some kind of Natlan National Games.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team captain. Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore. The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and day.
Yeah.
So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes.
What's your plan now?
All ancient name bearers have to take part.
Oh,
It's our duty.
okay.
So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone.
You can tell that she's trying to like put on like a brave face, but you can definitely hear the insecurity. Though that might just be like the voice direction in general.
At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my feet in no time.
That's admirable.
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing.
Looks like it's that time already.
Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real.
Yep. Helping everyone. Yeah, I was gonna make a joke on that, but
About?
can we join your team? This facial expression's so iconic. I love it.
Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. How should I put this? I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from Natlan are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
I mean, with everything that you guys have been through at this point in the story, you guys don't need a tournament to become heroes. Just saying.
It's alright. Really. I mean, no one's ever offered to join my team before.
Aww.
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like everyone starts avoiding me. They don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team. I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really doesn't matter to you?
Nah, it's cool. We'll hard carry you. Okay, that was insulting. Okay. No, but seriously.
Oh, don't you
But
worry.
seriously, it's no
Traveler's
problem.
strong enough for the three of us.
Yeah.
Gods, dragons, giant narwhals. She can give them all a run for their Mora.
Given the right circumstance, yes.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
Wow, when you put it like that, that sounds terrible, but basically, yes. I wasn't thinking of that, actually. You're in a tough spot, and I just wanted to help. That, too.
That's right. We always try to help people out during our travels. That's what makes a true adventurer.
Yeah. Yeah. It really does.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. That's exactly the kind of person I want to become.
Yeah.
You're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Aw.
Learn from us?
Dude, I have the biggest smile on my face right now.
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even have to teach me anything. I'll just observe.
Dude, there's a moment in Act 5 where, yeah, I felt like it was dragging at first, but the more I actually... Now looking at this scene now, I think I'm going to be able to appreciate that scene even more.
I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natlan in the meantime.
Awesome.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you.
Well, yeah, mostly because of the height discrepancy, but sure. That's fine with us. But what about your competition?
Oh, right. Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end? You don't need to focus on finding new teammates?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline anyway. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. So it's fine. No one expects anything out of me.
Oh my god. I understand that, like, having a lot of expectations on you is one thing, but realizing that no one has any expectations on you, realizing that no one has any expectations for you, that's just... Oh my god.
But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time.
Yeah, but still then, she endures. She endures and keeps her going. Oh my god. Kachina really is a cool character. Don't set your expectations too high. We're just ordinary people. That is a very humble assessment.
Oh, of course. I'm just glad you agreed.
Aw.
Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes.
I don't know why I did that. Okay. That was politically incorrect of me. Peachy!
I'm Kachina, a member of the Children of Echoes.
What's up?
I adore green fruits and would love to become more strong, even though I'm still not much of a fighter. I should probably save all that for later, right? Then, are you hoping to go somewhere? I'm pretty familiar with these parts, so I can show you the way.
Dude. And turbo twirly. Alright, I actually want her on my team right now. Shangling. Barbara is like my only healer at the moment. I unfortunately got Sato, so. I mean, I can do without the infusion. It's fine.
I can join the team?
Yep, you can. And now my window is buffering. There we go. This will make getting through Natlan a lot easier. Yeah. Just gotta level her up like real quick so she doesn't instantly die. Right. Oh shit.
That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually.
Oh, cool.
It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribespeople
dude.
love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead.
Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I want to exit out the window so I can just like look at it. Yeah. Yeah. Dude.
Hey, it's Ayo! Come on, over here!
Io. Is that a
Allow
kind
me
of
to
star?
introduce you. This is Ayo, my Saurian companion, and also an important member of my family.
Hey, Io.
He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Yeah.
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to be part of your family?
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. They occupy an important place in every tribe.
Yeah.
Outlanders always seem to think of Ayo as my pet, but that's not the case at all.
Yeah.
Ayo and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house.
That's
The
cool.
Children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetli source, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up.
Awesome.
See? Ayo agrees with me.
Dang. It's such a wholesome relationship. I was gonna make like a comment about the Melazines, but I don't really know how to word it. The Melazines had to go like through all sorts of bullshit just to get accepted today, and they are, and like they're one of the most beloved people in all of Fontaine. But I don't know. I just wanted to make that comment, like no real reason. I'm such a fucking weirdo sometimes. But just seeing that is just, I don't know, it's just wholesome, and it's cool. Just having like an elemental dinosaur you can fight into battle with. Oh, gold. want gold?
No way! You have a soaring companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine.
Yeah, they seem pretty sociable.
Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle, and then I'll be right back.
I can't take Baby Tapetlosaur seriously whenever they do that belly slam. Whenever
No
they do that
mischief,
belly drum
okay?
thing.
And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents.
That's such a crazy thing. That's such a crazy thing to tell. I also like how on their stomachs, like right here, they have like an upwards like a sun. I really like that. And also in Genshin, like the sun is also pretty synonymous with like GO2, I guess. Right? Because like in one of the Lantern Rites, Zabai called Zhongli a morning star.
This is the
Or
most
heaven
cherished
star.
and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Okay, this is important.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above.
Okay.
We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab to decipher its will.
Decipher its will. Is that where the Wayab challenges takes place? Underneath the earth. Oh, it's talking about the ley lines, isn't it? Right? Right? I think it is, because last I remember, like, ley lines, like, sprout upwards. Like, from the ground. So, like, if the Wayab's taking, like, place beneath the earth, and the Wayab challenges are, like... Because the Night Kingdom is, like, essentially, like, Natlan's version of, like, their own ley line system, so, you know... We're essentially going underground into, like, tangible, I guess, like, planes of... Okay. We're essentially going underground to where, you know, these challenges actually take place. And it's kind of weird, because, like, knowing that the ley lines, like, contain memories, you can kind of see, like, the Night Kingdom as just, like, this tangible place of, like, memories just flowing about. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe some lore theorist is going to correct me on that.
The Wayab know the past and can foresee the future.
Really?
Isn't that extraordinary?
They know the past and can foresee the future. Yeah, I definitely don't remember that on my first playthrough.
Huh? Kachina, what are you doing here?
Oh, they completely changed his voice. Yeah, because when Natlan first came out, like, the guy was... Pakal was, like, flamboyant. But, dang. They completely...
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe.
Hello, Arnold.
Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so I can learn a thing or two.
Oh, no. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Hello.
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety is my responsibility. So I'll just come out and say it. I don't know how you met her, but I'm going to need you to prove your identity.
Yeah. I mean, it is pretty weird that, like, a vast majority of the time when we meet characters like Klee or Chi-Chi, like, we tend to, like, hit it off pretty well. I mean, granted, the Traveler... I mean, just by looking at them, you can tell that the Traveler is a pretty, like, trustworthy individual. And you're probably not really going to think negatively about, like, you know, a blonde Outlander wearing a white dress with a floating fairy companion in front of them. Like, you're probably going to think that, you know, they're pretty special people. But, you know, even then, I can understand the protectiveness and just, like, two completely weird strangers just asking to be around, like, your ward or whatever. Like, that's enough to give you pause. That would be enough to give anyone pause.
Whoa. There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
That's a valid concern. I get it.
How about we show you our
So do they not have like any like actual form of ID? Like that's so like weird. I find it like very strange, like how even after like, because at this point in the story, it's like been 4 years since they started their journey. I find it extremely like weird and convenient how they've never been asked to show their identity, at least from what I can remember. They've never been asked like where they're from, at least from what I can remember. There's probably a story moment or two where like, you know, there's probably like a story moment or two in like a world quest or something where someone asked that and I'm just not remembering it. But as far as I'm concerned, like, we've just been going to all these places without any form of identification or really like even backstory or like convenient explanation like where we're from. Something about that is just like surprisingly convenient. I don't want to read into it. I don't want to read into that, but that's just crazy to me. So do we just like use our adventure handbook like every single time? Right? Because you think that a place like Fontaine would like, you think that a place like Fontaine would definitely like ask for some ID.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I prefer something more reliable.
Like an ID. Yeah. Yeah. Though what the fuck like is Traveler supposed to do? Like they've never been like at most they just sort of like at the beginning of the game they just sort of say, "Oh, I'm looking for my lost sibling," and that's, you know, enough to satisfy people's curiosity of like their presence, but like the journey isn't really about that anymore. Right? It's just more about just understanding the world and just traveling about. So, I don't know. Though it's pretty commonly known that they go around, like, region to region, like, asking for Archons, so it's usually not...
You're the Traveler.
Yeah, like, see,
And
even
you're
he says it.
Paimon, her familiar.
Oh, he has green eyes. Cool.
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
We kinda are.
Wait, is there something special about those names?
The fact that we're such, like, a household name... The fact that we're so... Natlan is not completely disconnected. How would they, like, have heard about us? Because they don't leave... Okay, honestly, a few of the Outlanders that visit the nation probably mentioned us, like, here and there. And, you know, they've probably, like, caught the wind of, like, you know, 2 Outlanders. The Outlander who caught the wind. Dude, just saying the name of that quest just gives me, like, goosebumps. The Outlander who caught the wind. Bro, okay. But, you know, that's completely unrelated. But it's the fact that we've become such a household name that even, like... people in an isolated nation knows about us. But granted, like, Outlanders, like I said, Outlanders who come there often, so they probably mentioned us through passing.
You haven't heard?
Nope.
You haven't heard? Bird is the word, Kachina. Kachina?
Learn well from her, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Dang, just the instant respect.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief, you guys must be even stronger than I thought.
Apologies for not trusting your word.
No, it's completely fine.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful.
Yeah.
As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit.
She's lying.
I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Me when I lie.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
Me when I lie.
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off, and I might be able to help with the explanations.
Dang. It is so weird hearing his new voice.
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it very well.
Educate us, Chief.
Oh, right. That word kept popping up in our conversation earlier. So what does it mean exactly?
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
Okay.
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes,
Natlan's
whose
a nation of
valiant
heroes.
deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories.
Oh, okay.
By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
Okay, so it's like a motivator. Okay. That's actually
For
pretty...
example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars.
That's a lot.
By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old.
That's crazy.
Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
So, why do people inherit ancient names?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past. But they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Wow, it just spawned in thin air.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious. It's like there's something shiny inside it.
Looks like a feather.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it.
Oh, okay. So it gives them a chance to further add on to these stories. Okay.
As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next generation of successors.
That's awesome.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab chose me of all people.
I mean, like you said, the Wayab like can see the future, and assuming that the Wayab, so the Wayab can see the future, and the Wayab rule underground, which is where like the internal system of the ley lines are. So, and because of that, like, I don't know like how connected the Night Kingdom like would be to like Uraminsol per se, because like I think if I remember correctly, I'm not sure if this was a theory video or not, but I think Uraminsol is sort of like the root. It's sort of like where the roots that are the ley lines grow from, right? So Urminsol's underground, and like the roots that grow from them just like, you know, appear like on the surface as ley lines. So because of that, I think the Wayab like understands or like can see fate to a certain degree, right? So it probably knows. So it probably like knows the trials and like tribulations that Kachina's gonna go through, and like picked her as the best possible successor, as the ancient name for the ancient name Utabichi. Right? Because, you know, she has setbacks after setbacks after setbacks, and she cries and she feels insecure, but she keeps going, right? So I think, like, if ancient names serve the purpose of, like, motivating people, I think someone like Kachina inheriting the ancient name is, like, very significant. And like it makes for a very good story.
But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time ago.
Seems like a form of mental fortitude.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
Yeah. I mean, but then there's the ancient name Kyanga. Okay,
None at all.
I'll hold my.
And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Hmm.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Hmm. That makes sense. Are your triumphs earned or given? Okay.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
Yeah, because then it's just like, the ancient name just gave me the strength to keep going. Like, no, like that strength comes from within. I really like that, honestly. I really like the concept of just something like something not actually giving you power, right? But it's the gesture, it's the sentimentality that gives you that like allows you to look within yourself and like bring out strength that you didn't know you had. And you just keep fighting, and like that experience that you had can be used to help bring the strength out of someone else that they didn't know that they had. Like that's I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I am super
ancient names.
I am super happy I replayed the Archon quest.
Our forebearers carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength.
Our forebearers carved miracles onto the ancient. Yeah, and then the looked on them and saw strength. Yeah, and then the future forebearers will carve their own miracles, and that the forebearers after that can see their strength. That's awesome, actually.
The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. That's more or less the gist of it.
No one can make me hate Natlan.
So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the wive's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
Dude.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you watch.
Dude, I have a big smile on my face.
Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame!
Right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me?
Detour?
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking place?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held.
Will the Pyro Archon be there?
Of course. She's the most important figure in the entire event.
Duh.
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety. Be on your way now.
Thanks.
All right, we're off. See you later, Chief.
Oh. Oh, no, we just skipped right ahead.
I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different. Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up after the tournament.
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
Yeah.
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be. And he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's not cut out for any more attempts.
Yeah.
He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
You're a very considerate person.
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about it.
Dude, I'm actually gonna cry.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extremely important to the people of Natlan. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past and dream of becoming warriors with the strength to defend our nation.
For Natlan.
Not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a greater cause. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense. It'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and history.
Yeah.
Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction. Let's go!
Oh boy. This is one of my favorite... I remember this moment. This is one of my favorite moments from the Archon quests. Oh man, my game is running slow. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do the... I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the pilgrimage session. I think it might be a bit better if I like cut out the... Like I paused the recording on the pilgrimage section of the quest. Here it is.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
And nice feet too.
Oh, since we're here, you might as well go get your shiny new elemental powers, Traveler.
That's true.
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
You can't, but I can, or would.
Oh, just you watch, Kachina.
Oh. So, this isn't really something that they go out of their way to hide from others. Nice. So their elemental powers isn't something that, like, they deliberately try hiding. And they seem very open about it. Oh, damn.
Huh? That's not right. Is the statue asleep or something?
I don't sense anything.
Huh. Shouldn't you be able to shoot fireballs or summon flame pillars by now?
Nothing happened. I don't sense any elemental energy either.
Strange. Must be something unique to Natlan.
Or it's because of the damage to the ley lines, but I'll talk about that once I get to it. Though I do like the idea, though not necessarily like, but I am interested in the idea that they don't go out of their way to hide their elemental abilities from anyone. Though granted, like, I don't know how frequently they use, like, their elemental abilities, like, outside of story quests and whatnot, right? Because the vast majority of story quests, like, it's usually just them, like, fighting alongside of the, like, titular character, rather than just, like, being the hero that, like, solos everything, right? And just, like, letting their story unfold. But I find it a little, like, wild how, like, this is not, like, the main thing that people just sort of, like, flock to Traveler to. I mean, into that, wielding more than one element is not inherently special, right? Because you get Fatui with delusions, right? You get harbingers like, you know, Tartaglia and Arlecchino that have both a vision and a delusion. There are, you know, beasts and enemies that can use multiple elements, like Malku Kinki, who can use Animo and Cryo. So, they're not, so, they're not necessarily like, yeah, as much as the early game like might have like stated that they're not necessarily special in the concept of wielding multiple elements, but they are special in the fact that they wield all 7 of them, which off the top of my head I can't really think of an enemy that really does that. Right? And like the early game made a point to say that, oh, you're special from everyone else because of this ability. Because, well, it was the early game. But, you know, then we had the fight with Tartaglia, and then, oh, well, the wool was pulled over our eyes very quickly. Like, we had to splash in the cold water, like, very fast. But, yeah. Just thinking.
Sorry, Kachina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious
'Kay.
now. Were you really able to gain elemental powers just by touching the statue of the 7?
Yeah.
That's something only vision bearers can use.
Yep, it's always been that way. Still not clear on why that is, though. Okay. I might as well just say it now, but, Maoika later in the questline says that there's, like, a shortage of pyro energy. Though Lumine said that she doesn't sense any elemental energy in general, not specifically pyro. Though, I think that, like, the Statue of the 7 is, like, it's where the most elemental energy that's native to a region is, like, the most condensed. And it's a large enough riverbank for the traveler to be able to, like, resonate with it. Though, if you want to use, like, Murder of Birds' theory, that, like, the ship AI is, like, the heavenly principles, like, the Statue of the 7 was just, like, made specifically for them so that they can, like, have access to elemental energy. But it could be because of, like, the shortage of, like, it could just be, like, the high, I guess, voltage of elemental energy that's usually in a statue that the traveler is able to just completely resonate with it. I still remember the plot of them, of Traveler not. I still remember, like, the theory of that Traveler, like, won't use their elements. Man, trailer bait is wild.
Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean. No pressure.
Sure.
Take it away, traveler.
Why can we not do this in game? Oh my god. Yeah, it's not as smooth as I'd like it to be.
Wow, different elemental powers, wielded by a single person. I've never even heard of something like that.
I have multiple times. But yeah, we are pretty cool.
Let me give it a try. No? Nope. Still just Geo. Anyway, I was right. You really are something special.
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Ooh, what's that?
What's that? Oh, fuck. Oh. It's an aerodactyl. Yeah. Oh, was that
What's a
Ocha?
cuckoo soar? They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Reminds me of our time in Mondstadt. There's something huge in the sky. No, I'm gonna do the Aether version. There's something huge in the sky.
Paimon already made the connection, traveler. You don't have to imitate her.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, take this. They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. It's actually candy. My mom made them.
Aw.
I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for a while. A little boost of sugar can really come in handy in a pinch.
Yeah, and I used to go to college, so I get that feeling. You know, I tried saving my money so I can buy actual meals, but sometimes just waking up early in the morning just to catch the bus on time can be such a drag that I just need the sugar, man. And I know I could always make home cooked meals, but you know, the cafeteria food in my college is honestly not that bad. And I'm honestly not that like crazy about, you know, saving everything. Not as crazy as I should be about saving everything. What am I even talking about? Okay.
Woo! Paimon loves candy.
So do I. Candy is awesome.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs on me. I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point.
My pleasure, my pleasure. You think Kachina and Layla would be good friends? I don't know. I like to think that the two of them would have a very wholesome relationship, but dude, look at this. I don't know. Green and orange is slowly becoming one of my favorite color combos. Like, how can you not how can you not love this? Is that Ochka Natlan in the... Is that Ochka Natlan? Oh, no, that's the collective of, oh, no, that's the volcano that leads us to the secret mountain area. To the ancient mountain area. The ancient sacred mountain. I forgot what it was called. I can't pull up my map and just, like, tell you the name because... Oh, well, I'm not on my main account right now. Wouldn't gliding be faster? It is. It very much is faster. I'm glad I chose to glide. Aw, dude, look at that. Oh, these huge fucking guys. Oh, I thought I was picking up momentum. As I was getting closer to the ground. You guys know how Teyvat has its own laws? I don't think inertia exists in Teyvat. I'm convinced that inertia just does not exist in Teyvat. Coil grass sigils. Oh, that's for the Yonkonsors. Yeah, okay. Like, you can be falling, like, miles and miles in air, but, like, you're not gonna move forward.
How does a break sound?
Yeah, sure.
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
You say that? You say that as if... You say that as if you use your stomach to see. I cannot read sometimes.
Oh, are you all out of candy?
Oh my god.
More if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
Where the fuck? Where on... Okay, where the hell is your backpack?
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
Okay. Okay.
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. As my mom always says, it pays to be prepared. They only come in handy every so often.
Pays to be prepared.
But hey,
Pays to be prepared.
better late than never, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah. I was about to say
Huh?
something dumb, but
Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on your mind.
just thinking about what happened with the Statue of the Seven.
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to mean something, don't you think?
Actually, you know what? It could be because our Archon is different from the rest.
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
And that's not the case in Natlan?
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natlan was an ordinary person before taking on the role.
Huh? A human becoming an Archon? Is that even possible?
A human ascending to the divine throne. That's kind of like what Farina did, but...
You find it hard to believe too, huh?
Not immediately. I mean, Fiorina was more or less playing, like, the role for the sake of, like, you know... For the sake of, like, not, like, avoiding people panicking, but Malwika actually, like, assimilates into the role, you know? Though... I'm trying to think... I'm trying to think... We don't live in a world where it's impossible for human beings to possess a great power. I mean, yeah, like, the conditions for that are very circumstantial, but it's not impossible. I mean, later on, like, the, like, Nograi, like, is that a good example? I mean, the Nograi Archon quest, like, Nefer doesn't really, like, have any, like, she doesn't really, like, have any buffs, just like her legs, and she's fighting alongside, like, us and everyone else, and, like, beating Dotori and, like, Rarir's ass. Like, that's crazy. And also, just, like, the Harbingers, too. I mean, it's like, yeah, Arlenkino has, like, the curse of, like, not the curse, but, like, the blood of, like, the Crimson Moon Dynasty, which is why, you know, her pyro abilities are as powerful as they are, but, my point still stands is that, like, it's not, like, this isn't a world where it's, like, you know, your classification of being is, like, the end-all, be-all. It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, like, obviously not every person can just ascend, but it is possible. I mean, Vanessa, wait, one of the Grandmasters from Mondstadt, she ascended. Granted, I don't think that Traveler was... I mean, the tale of Vanessa... Wait. Okay, I'm making sure I don't say Varessa. The tale of Vanessa is pretty well known in Mondstadt, so... I don't know if the Traveler, like, heard it in passing here and there. Though then again, there does... I don't know.
So that's not normal then?
It's infinitesimal.
Guess I've just gotten used to how things are here in Natlan.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that.
Yeah. And also, this is just confirming that, like, Archons are not, like, gods necessarily. I mean, like, yeah, they're gods, but, like, you know, they don't have to be... They don't, like, really have to be the classification. Like, Archons are godlike, and they have, like, authority over their element, but it's not necessarily conducive. It's like with what Kachina just said.
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
Yeah, that, like, Archon and gods are two completely separate concepts and are two completely separate things.
I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows old and requires rest. The Statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. People have held that title over the years. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon.
Really?
Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
Really?
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard to argue with the results.
True.
Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs.
Yeah.
Our future Archons will go from strength to strength.
Strength to strength. Dang, so the Archons are only gonna get stronger. Dang. So how much stronger is, like, Malwika now compared to how she was 500 years ago? I mean, clearly strong enough to, like, do what she did in Act 4, clearly, but... That's crazy.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that strong, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for us?
I mean, it's only been, like, what? I mean, what do you mean?
If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
Yeah, but that was back in Inazuma. And also, just, like, seeing everyone's, like, energy here, it's not, it's pretty... I mean, I guess Paimon's going off of, like, the preconceived notion of, like, the Archon being a warmongering wretch, but, you know, like, Venti says that that's just, like, an exaggeration from, like, a poem, and, like, it's not conducive to the actual characters that the Archons are. Like, Venti also says that, like, the Geo Archon's a bumbling buffoon, but, like, bro is the smartest guy in the game. So, I don't think, like, everyone's going to be necessarily... Though, like, when you hear, like, a god of war, like, your immediate thought is going to be, like, someone antagonistic, but on that same notion, like, when you hear a god of eternity, like, you wouldn't think of, like, current A and her ability to understand the value of change. I'd say it depends on how she feels about us.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think you'll get along great.
AI could never recreate the beauty of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning on causing trouble either.
Yeah. Genshin's not necessary. I'd say that Genshin's a pretty. I'd say that Genshin's an isekai story to some extent, but there will never be an isekai story like Genshin Impact ever again. And I say that with confidence. Though I might be wrong. I will happily be wrong and play that game as well, and get another cake.
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Okay.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's that?
Holy fuck, it's a dinosaur.
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth.
Oh.
Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston.
Let me give it a try.
Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natlan can use that power.
We just shut her up instantly. I do not want to fight you, lowbrow. Infuse.
Wait. You can use it too? How?
It just came naturally. All in a day's work. It came naturally. I might be reading into it, but if Arnold's theory about the heavenly principles being the ship's AI is correct, then, like, phlogiston was used to fashion, like, modern elemental energy, so, like, I don't know. And the traveler is basically just, like, a walking, like, sponge that can, like, absorb the elements. Though, granted, it just might be, like, the nature of their constitution and not really something that, like, the the heavenly principles or whatever. Like, if you don't know what I'm saying, like, I could link, like, if you don't know what I'm trying to imply to, like, I could link, like, Arnold's theory, but like, the heavenly like, basically, like, Murder of Birds said that, oh, the heavenly principles, like, arranged a bunch of stuff so that certain elements of Teyvat's more accessible to the traveler. And, well, I don't entirely remember if, okay, yeah, modern elemental energy. Phlogiston was used to create modern elemental energy, right? So because of that, I think, like, traveler might be, like, able to, like, use it more instantaneously, right? Because I guess, like, it's something that their ship was able to use. But it could also just be, like, a matter of their constitution. And just, like, okay, well, phlogiston was used to create the modern version of elemental energy, and the traveler can resonate with modern elemental energy. So it's safe to say that they would be immediately compatible with something that's, like, in a similar range. I don't know.
That was amazing! I don't even know what to say!
Yeah, all this glaze just feels so right. Oh, here comes the brontosaur.
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming.
Something's
What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine. This here is Toto.
Toto.
Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina.
Yeah, those things are not cute until they shit on you. I'm just saying.
Well, aren't we looking lively today? Did the chisel floor you over here? Warm, isn't it?
I wish we had I wish we had those chisel things in, like, Dragon's Spine. That would be really convenient.
So it was just a friendly saurian. Wait, is that a saurian?
Nope, that's a long-necked rhino. There's quite a few of them around here. And Toto's the friendliest and gentlest of the bunch.
Oh, so it's not an actual dinosaur. It's just, like, a giraffe rhino.
He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's just a big softie.
What does the crouching mean?
He wants us to ride him.
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Don't mind if I do.
Paimon's not so sure about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think? He's huge.
I mean, we've met huge friendly creatures before. What are you scared of? You can fly.
Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float alongside.
I mean, granted, some of those, like, huge creatures we befriended were trying to kill us at some point.
Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here.
The higher the vantage point, the better the view.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Clearly.
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves.
Oh, that's sweet.
After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again.
Aw.
I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually.
Cool.
With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big.
Ooh, we're at the stadium. We are going to...
Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
we are going to meet yet another goated
You can
character.
let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift.
Thanks for the lift.
It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for Toto otherwise.
Yeah, I can tell.
That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see you later, Toto!
No, you warmed up to him fairly quickly. Literally. Oh, shit. I probably should ignite. Ignite! I probably should ignite that statue. It opens itself to noble hearts. Yeah, it's definitely off. You still can't feel the elemental power of the Statue of the Seven? Jeez, what's with the statues? Maybe it's old and needs some maintenance. Perhaps Natlan's just special. Now that you mention it, it does sound like Natlan's consistently been affected by the influence of the Abyss. Why could that be? Paimon hasn't got a clue. It's because they are Borderlanders. Right? And like they deal with the borders, and that's the closest to where the abyssal corruption is. Yay! Spin to win. Oh, something that I quickly found out, a gruesome discovery that I made is that when Kachino's on the turbo twirly, she takes extra fall damage. Ooh, inseparable knights. Oh, well, she didn't get hurt there. Oh, well, she didn't get hurt there. Maybe I should stop trying to hurt the kid. Maybe I should stop trying to hurt the child. The weirdly attractive child. Alright, we're here. That is beautiful. Oh my god. Sheesh.
We made it.
We made it.
I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they're not here yet.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke!
Oh, no.
We've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting.
Not this fucking guy again.
Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine, too! Mine! What the
Shut
heck?
up.
That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or, wait, is it even a Saurian?
At least Paimon's asking rather than just assuming, hey, is that a Saurian?
Take it down a notch, alright? You don't even know some of these people.
Right.
Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Dang, even she's
All right.
surprised.
I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's like so far, it's like, I don't understand, like, what's so standoffish. It's like, yeah, he might be chill-headed, but he's not standoffish.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind.
He got what he deserved.
She has awesome
Let's
feet.
just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Oh my god.
Moalani,
Oh my god.
there you are.
It's everywhere right now.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you ran into trouble on your way here.
Ran into trouble on your way here.
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
I'm Lumine, a traveler. This is Paimon. Nice to meet you all. I'm here to win.
Oh, a bold statement. I like it. The rule against outsider participation is long overdue for a change anyway.
Thank you.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
Oh, to join teams with a better chance at winning.
Huh. So you're saying you've been ditched? Again.
Yeah.
That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then what are the Night Warden Wars?
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war.
Okay.
A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
The Abyss.
So they're here too.
The Abyss.
Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
I used to... I trained so hard just to get drafted.
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars.
Warden.
The
Ward
pilgrimage
off.
chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes, and those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of our homeland.
So where does the Night Warden War, like, take place, right? Because Natlan is, like, Natlan is, like, the borderlands, like, and that's pretty close to, like, I guess where the Abyss would be, like, outside of, like, the Firmament, which is why, like, their specific abyssal threat is, like, so dire. But it's, like, I'm just, like, wondering, it's, like, it's where, like, as far as the location goes, where would, like, the place the wars, like, take place? If I recall correctly, it would be in the Night Kingdom, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know.
Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is the highest honor you can achieve in Natlan.
Isn't it dangerous, though?
Yes, but that's the nature of war.
Yeah.
Danger comes with the territory.
Yeah. And they're not stupid and sheltered about it. And, like, they're willing to, like, face the danger. It's like, you know... it's like, I just can't give these characters props enough. Like, yeah, Mualani is supportive. She's, like, bubbly, yes, but she can also be very real and, like, honest. But, you know, that still doesn't change her... That still doesn't change her vibe. I'm sorry, I just can't get over, like, all the Flanderizations that I heard in that video.
Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon.
Cheers,
which
Jesus.
allows for our safe return.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection.
Ooh.
Which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
That's...
Yep. So it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, but... The fact, I mean, the fact that they need, like, an entire Ode of Resurrection really shows you, like, how fucking serious this all actually is.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
And they're all eager to, like, embark on the danger, which is, like... That's courage. Like, that is courage.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing solo, are you?
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
Racism.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong or experienced the warrior, victory is never assured.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone to watch your back.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate?
Ah, that would be so awesome.
Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work...
Oh.
well, I only have a few teammates this time. If someone else could take them, then...
Wow. Supportive, supportive, grounded, bubbly, and she thinks ahead. Hello? Like, this is good, right? This is good character writing. I'm sorry.
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong you are, it would practically be an upgrade for my teammates.
Fine by me. But doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
I would like Mualani as like an older sister. I wish I was like a Shota and I could be like Mualani's like little brother. Don't read into that comment, please don't.
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. Besides, we're a formidable duo. I bet our new friends here will agree that 2's always better than 1, right?
I mean, I do most of the fighting, but yeah, sure.
Oh, you mean us?
Paimon? There's definitely less. It's definitely less lonely with Paimon around.
You're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one fights alone.
But what if I drag you down?
Aw.
Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Hearing you say that does make me feel a little more confident. Still, teams rarely contain more than one ancient name bearer. People are definitely gonna think of us as cowards.
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, that's
I'll
true.
leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good at stuff like that.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me anyway. Just give me a second, you guys. We can go sign up together once I'm done.
They do such a good job at these character introductions that it feels like I've known these characters for years.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There were flags, weren't there?
There were all sorts of symbols on them.
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes that make up Natlan, including the Children of Echoes.
Yeah, someone's doing some like industrial work outside, so I'm not entirely sure if you can hear that or not.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
It's a long story.
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan, and we've got nothing better to do, so I might as well deliver on the promise.
Yeah. This recording's been going on for 2 hours. Holy shit.
Fair enough. Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains and have the closest ties to the Yumkasaurs.
Yumkasaurs. Okay, that's what
My
it
friend
is.
Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful, and you can find some really tasty fish.
That's awesome.
That just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Nightwind, and the Collective of Plenty.
Yeah, but we'll be saving those for later.
If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show you around.
I'm doing some research as to like how long the Archon quest is. Oh, full Act 1. Full Act 1, it's almost 2 hours. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So, I think I might actually, like, leave it here, because this recording has been going on for, like, 2 whole hours, and, you know, if I keep going now, then it's just gonna be, like, a 4-hour recording. Fuck. I really hope to do, like, each act per video,
Well,
but...
if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of the Springs.
Mualani, you're back! We were just talking about you.
Everything's settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually.
Wow.
Your reputation is really something else, Kanich.
Yeah, bro is Malipo. Turnfire. Bro is just him.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor. and they recognize
Competitor.
that. Anyway, thanks for waiting, you guys. Let's go register.
Alright. Dude, I love these guys already.
Hello there. Here
All
to
over
register
again.
for the pilgrimage.
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These two travelers are very interested in the competition. Any chance they could take part?
Mama Fuego.
I'm sorry, but only people from Natlan are eligible to participate.
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer. She's more than skilled enough to participate, and I'm sure the audience would be interested in seeing what she can do.
I mean, yeah, I can use multiple elements. Not in terms of gameplay, but, you know, just wait until there's a cutscene and I can really wow them.
It's not that simple, Miss Mulan.
I've had training from
Even
Skirk.
a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless interested parties in the future.
Oh, okay, yeah. And that might kind of dilute... Yeah, that might kind of, like, dilute everything that they have going on. Other interesting parties, because, like, exceptions might be, like, you know, the Fatui joining the pilgrimage, and that's, like... And they can... yeah, that's kind of... I'd understand why you'd, like, not want that chaos around.
The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles.
Contending fire from the battles.
This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Sacred flame burns eternal. Sacred flame. I'm curious into, like, looking into that. Like, how did the sacred flame came to be? I don't know. It's probably something that could be explained in the Dragon Quests.
Oh, so there's another purpose for the tournament.
Okay. Select strong warriors, find the Pyro Archon, and fuel the sacred flame.
That was the initial purpose, actually.
Oh, to fuel the sacred flame.
Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation. That's what makes it such an honor to take part.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between people of Natlan.
Contending fire.
Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire,
Oh, okay.
which could in turn jeopardize the sacred flame.
Okay.
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire.
It's fine. I understand the importance of this.
Well, you can still enjoy the event from the stands. I'll try to get you some good seats.
That would be great! Tourists like us are better suited to being spectators anyway.
Yeah, or if you're going off of our Fontanian counterparts, cameramen like us. Fucking.
Bill, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually.
If the Ode of Resurrection exists, why do you have to go through the process of selecting warriors?
You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on those who bear an ancient name.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. And if people were to join, and if Outlanders were to join to join the tournament, they can't get ancient names, so that just, it not only, like, messes with the production of the Sacred Flame, but it also puts those Outlanders in danger if they end up winning. Which, you know, those kind of liabilities can, like, they add up, basically.
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight the abyss.
Oh, so it's only the ones with ancient
It's
names.
for their own protection. Although, they're still afforded the same honor as those who triumph over the abyss in battle.
So the ancient names don't give you any power, but they do have the function of, like, making you eligible to be, like, affected by the Ode of Resurrection. Okay. Again, like, it's all a part of, like, the amazing, like, narrative that ancient names have. Like, yeah, it doesn't give you strength, but, like, it allows you to fight. And in this situation, like, it doesn't necessarily give you any power, but like just having one like makes you able to be like resurrected so you can keep fighting. I really like that.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually. Just one word. Victory.
Victory!
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
The victor shall burn bright.
Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name,
Oh my god.
preventing it from ever being inherited again.
So what classifies as a triumph of only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived? Okay. So I think that's why they go in teams rather than just like one-on-one, right? The defeat in battle not only means death, but it means the destruction of your ancient name. Defeat in battle. So, I think it's kind of like Deltarune where, or like any like RPG with multiple party members, okay, where it's like, okay, yeah, anyone can die, but as long as the fight is won with like at least one or a few party members still standing, everyone else can be resurrected. So yeah, I think that because technically Traveler did die in the Act 5 Archon quest, but yeah.
The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are lost to time.
Tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are long gone. But why would the victors need to be revived?
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated ones who need reviving?
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the abyss this time. Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for one person to return victorious.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it is like an RPG. Yeah, so it is like an RPG. Alright. Because of the release of Chapter 5, like, my brain is, like, full of, like, Deltarune brain rot, but it's kind of like how in, like, the fight with the knight, the initial fight with the knight, like, you kind of need Susie alive to progress the dialogue and the story somewhat. Though, granted, that's just, like, general... Granted, like, that's not, like, anything special. It's just, like, that particular story fight, but, yeah. Yeah,
Because
I don't know what the fuck
every
I was yapping
victory
about.
is a building block of our legacy.
Because every victory... Okay.
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, the price of failure is still very high.
Very high. Okay.
That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of working together.
Okay.
No one fights alone. That is what we believe. A lone warrior is one whose defeat is final.
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
I mean, it is dangerous. The iconic Traveler head nod when Paimon says something. I mean, it is dangerous. I mean, that's kind of why they do all this stuff to begin
Well,
with.
that axiom is meant to be a warning as much as a source of inspiration.
Yeah.
Danger is always present, but together, we can move forward, united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging into battle lies the support of all of Natlan as well as our Archon.
I just got goosebumps right now. Oh my god. Holy shit. Let's listen to that again. Let's listen to that shit again.
Well, that
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
that axiom is meant to be a warning as much as a source of inspiration. Danger is always present, but together, we can move forward, united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging into battle lies the support of all of Natlan as well as our Archon.
The receptionist is just standing here. It's like, ma'am.
Not to mention, the Abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form.
Yeah.
We're often just dealing with the fallout of its scheming.
I've actually fallen in battle myself. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
Yeah.
The realm of the Wyab? Does that mean the Wyab exists somewhere in Natlan?
The realm of the Wyab. So it's not necessarily... So is that where the Wyab challenges take place? The realm of the Wyab. Okay. The realm of the Wyab. Oh, is that just like... Unless that's just another name for the Night
Hard to
Kingdom.
say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means, and very few people are capable of establishing a mental connection with the Wyab. We call this realm the Night Kingdom.
Okay, so it is just another...
A
Okay.
mysterious liminal space between the body and mind.
Okay.
Life and death.
A ley
The
line.
fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
God
And
damn.
releasing you from your time out has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty dragon lord.
Shut up, nigga.
If you're done arguing, your registration is now complete.
Oh, damn. Oh, so she was doing the resin. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty attractive and that stomach out too. And also whatever she has going on down there. I might draw porn of her later. Okay.
It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other.
Oh.
Now, I just need to register your team members according to their name cards, and you'll be all set. In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As usual, dinner and lodging for tonight are free.
Hold on. Sorry about that. I got a phone call, and yeah, I need to pause the recording real quick.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All food and entertainment before tomorrow's matches are on the house, courtesy of our Archon.
Oh my god. You know what? I should honestly, like, go eat right now. Like, after...
Family and friends
yeah.
included, which means you both get in on it. Come on, let's go have some fun.
Let's have some fun! Alright. Whew! Okay. Okay, gamers. But in all seriousness, yeah, I am going to leave that here for now. My darling Lumion, always and forever. I am going to, like, leave that here for now. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that watched this video. And I will definitely be finishing the rest of Act 1 whenever I can. Hopefully, maybe by next Saturday, because that's when I have, like, the most free time to be able to do this, like, in the day. But yeah, but that's pretty much it. And so far, I'm having a blast just revisiting Natlan again. And yeah, I hope to see you all the next video. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.